On the morning of our wedding day, all I can think about is how lucky I am. Meeting you was the best thing that has ever happened to me. I love you very much, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. So I'll see you a bit later, when you're in your dress and I'm in my suit, and we say I do.
This is a special day for James and Gemma, for today they have chosen to make a public commitment to each other through vows sincerely made and faithfully kept. And through your presence here today, you are expressing your love and your support for them. And if any person here present knows of any legal reason why James Edward Millership and Gemma Charlotte Comber may not be joined in matrimony, they should declare it now.
Only once in your life, I truly believe, you find someone who can completely turn your world around. You can tell them things that you've never shared with another soul, and they absorb everything you say and actually want to hear you. When something wonderful happens, you can't wait to tell them about it, knowing they will share your excitement. They are not embarrassed to cry with you when you are hurting, or laugh at you when you make a fool of yourself. Never do they hurt your feelings or make you feel like you're not good enough, but rather they build you up and show you the things about yourself that make you special and beautiful. There is never any pressure, jealousy, or competition, but only quiet calmness when they are around. You can be yourself and not worry about what they will think of you, because they love you for who you are. The things that seem insignificant to most people, such as a note, a song, or a walk, become invaluable treasures safe in your heart to cherish forever. Colours seem bright and more brilliant. Laughter seems part of daily life. In their presence, there's no need for continuous conversation, but you find you're quite content just having them. Things that never interested you before become fascinating because you know they're important to this person who is so special to you. You think of this person on every occasion and in everything that you do. Life seems completely different, exciting and worthwhile. Your only hope and security is knowing that they are part of your life.
So if you are free to marry James, you please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, James Edward Millership,
why I, James Edward Millership,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Gemma Charlotte Cumber.
to Gemma Charlotte Comber.
Sorry. And Gemma, it's your turn now. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Gemma Charlotte Comber,
why I, Gemma Charlotte Comber,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to James Edward Millership.
to James Edward Millership.
And now the solemn moment has come when James and Gemma make their formal and legal contract before you all. So as their witnesses today, can I ask Neil and Stephen to come and stand one either side of the bride and groom? And could everybody who is able to stand, please stand for this part of the ceremony.
I call upon these persons,
Here present to witness
here present to witness,
that I, James Edward Millership,
that I, James Edward Millership,
do take thee, Gemma Charlotte Comber,
do take thee, Gemma Charlotte Comber,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
And do you promise to love and care for Gemma throughout your married life together?
I do.
Thank you. And now James has his own special promise to say to Gemma.
As I take you today to be my partner for life, I promise to love you unconditionally, infinitely, and with the whole of my heart. I promise to be faithful, truthful, patient, and forgiving. I promise to be supportive in everything you do. I will dream with you, try to inspire you, and always encourage you. I will continually strive to be worthy of your love and to keep the romance alive. I will try to make you laugh every day. And I will always be there to wipe away. I promise to share the load of all life's chores and to take care for you whenever you are. I promise to respect you as an individual and as a friend and as my other half. Whatever life throws at us, we will take it together. You are my life, my love, and my soulmate. And with you, I am now complete.
Thank you, James. And now, Gemma, after all that, I call upon these persons,
I call upon these persons,
here present to witness,
here present to witness,
that I, Gemma Charlotte Comber,
that I, Gemma Charlotte Comber,
to take thee, James Edward Millership,
do take thee, James Edward Millership,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
And do you promise to love and care for James throughout your married life together?
I do.
Thank you. And now you have your promise.
This
to
didn't
say
go well
to
in my
James.
house. As I take you today to be my partner for life, I promise to love you unconditionally, infinitely, and with the whole of my heart. I promise to be faithful, truthful, patient, and forgiving. I promise to be supportive in everything you do. I will dream of you, try to inspire you, and always encourage you. I will continually strive to be worthy of your love and keep the romance alive. I will try to make you laugh every day, and I'll always be there to wipe away your tears. I promise to share the load of all of life's chores and to care for you whenever you're unwell. I promise to respect you as an individual, as a friend, and my other half. Whatever life throws at us, we will take it on together. You're my life, my love, my soulmate, and with you I'm now complete.
Thank you. won't get a take. Right. Would you all like to take your seats again, please? And can I ask Carl to come for the second reading?
These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch.
James and Gemma have chosen to exchange wedding rings. A wedding ring is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending love and is the outward sign of the lifelong promises you just made here today. So, Matthew, for the last time today, have you got those rings? I'd like to give James the ring he has for Gemma first. And if you put it onto the tip of her finger and hold her hand there, that's right, and repeat after me. Gemma, I give you this ring.
Gemma, I give you this ring
As a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love
And as a lasting reminder.
and as a lasting reminder
Of the vows we have made here today.
of the vows we have made here today.
And slip it onto her finger. That's lovely. And Matthew, if you'd like to give Gemma the other ring, please. Same again. So, James, I give you this ring.
James, I give you this ring
As a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love
And as a lasting reminder.
and as a lasting reminder
Of the vows we have made here today.
of the vows we've made here today.
And push it onto his finger. Keep holding those hands as I say, James and Gemma, this is the first day of your new life together as husband and wife. We all hope that the feelings of love that you have today will deepen and grow stronger throughout your married life together. You both made the declarations prescribed by law and made a solemn and binding oath in front of your witnesses and all of your other guests here today. So it gives me great pleasure in saying you're now husband and wife, and James, you are
We are very grateful that many of you made long journeys to be here today to celebrate the happy occasion that Gemma and James have worked and planned so hard for. Not forgetting the special people that are no longer with us, but I'm sure they're looking down today and probably raising a glass or two. Now, I believe we come to the point where tradition says I can share a few anecdotes about Gemma growing up. It's part of a father's remit to embarrass his children, and I can be pretty good at that. Today I've also got away without Gemma vetting my words to make sure I don't say anything too controversial. However, I prefer to say how proud Vanessa and I have always been of Gemma, who's become a strong, successful, beautiful, caring and loving young woman and a stunning bride. James. James. I'm very happy to welcome James to the family, and I hope he knows this is really a formality, as he's already regarded as family by us. On the subject of James, I was flattered when he respectfully asked me for Gemma's hand. I couldn't have been happier, as I've seen the way he loves, respects and cares for her. What more could I ask? I did feel a bit mean though, as I worked out the reason for his visit before he asked me. But he got me back by making me keep secret his plan to propose. I don't really have secrets, and I must admit I believe when Gemma rang to say they'd just got engaged. My final duty, and very great privilege, if I can I've got this mic, is to propose a toast to the happy couple. And so to Gemma and James, here's to the past for all that you've learned, here's to the present for all that you share, and here's to the future and all that you look forward together. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Gemma and James, the bride and groom.
Hello. So first of all, I want everyone to raise a glass again for that speech because that was fantastic. So I wrote this speech over a course of about 4 weeks, on and off, and I was mainly practicing and ad-libbing in the car with a voice recorder while I was driving to work. And at the same time, I wish I had never deleted those voice recordings because they happen to be pure comedy gold. I happen to suffer from slight road rage, if no one knows this. So it's amazing how 1 minute I'm saying lovely things about how I feel and then bursting into absolute rage within about a minute later. And so listening back to my recordings and trying to write my speech was almost trying to write the memoirs of the recordings of some sort of schizophrenic maniac who drives a car. And I feel that's a good way to start any speech. So first of all, I'm just going to give you a little bit of history if you didn't know, but me and Gemma, we first met online, and we've been talking for about 2 weeks. And then we decided to meet up, which Gemma will tell a lot of people that it was her idea because I struggle to talk and I struggled to ask her out on a date. And I was going for an interview and Gemma said, "Why don't we meet up?" I was like, "Oh, that's a great idea. Why don't we do that? Yeah. I'm on a date with So I remember the first time I actually saw Gemma, and I was standing in the water poet, and she was wearing some sort, I don't know what it's called, it's like a pink blouse. She was wearing a pink blouse, And I tell you what, when she walked in, no word of a lie, I couldn't stop smiling. She was the most beautiful person that I've ever met. Also halfway through the first day, Gemma will also pick up the fact that I never looked at her for about an hour. And I had my head turned to her like this. And it's only because I can't hear. So Gemma thought I was giving off signals that I didn't like her. It was actually bad, I just couldn't hear anything she was saying. And also I went to get another bottle of wine while she went to the toilet. And I said, I'll get another bottle of wine. And we were standing at the bar at the time. And the bar didn't serve that wine, so I went off. And when she came out, she thought I'd left her halfway through the day. Luckily, as I saw her walking back through the bar, I sort of stopped her and said, I haven't left. I'm still here. Although now I don't know whether if you were leaving. No, of course not, no. So, that night when we departed from each other, we shared a kiss at the bottom of the escalators of London Liverpool Street Station. Everybody have a drink to that. And a year later, we went to that same place, and that's where I got down on one knee and I proposed to Gemma. When I look back to our first date, she was and is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, and since that day there has been no exception. While looking forward and preparing myself for today, I wasn't prepared enough for when I saw her walk down the aisle, in all her elegance and beauty. I was overwhelmed, to say the least, by how beautiful Gemma looks this afternoon. I feel so proud and honoured to be marrying you. Gemma, you are everything to me, and I am so thankful to have you as my wife. You have changed my life in more ways than anyone could ever have imagined. Now, there are a few promises I was unable to put in my wedding vows that I've promised Gemma, and I know she'll appreciate me saying them now, as I want the whole world to hear these, as they are so very, very important in our relationship, and to what I believe will be a happy marriage. Gemma, I promise to finish off the tiling in the bathroom, even though I said I would have done it a month ago, as well as finishing off the redecorating in the second bedroom. On a serious note, I want everyone to raise a glass to my beautiful, caring and perfect wife, to Gemma. Everything you have done, not only for the build up to the wedding, but for all of the years of friendship that you guys have given her. I know that without you guys, she wouldn't be the woman she is today. Thank you girls for being the best friends a girl could have. And thank you for all approving of me. I want to thank Jess and Shan for setting up what here was a messy couple of weekends. Jess, thank you for planning an epic wedding away for Gem. And thank you for all the weird things Gemma came home with as well. I think we have the biggest collection of novelty phallic items. Thank you to Shan for setting up the perfect hen night in London. To be able to manage and coordinate 20 women all at once is got to be some sort of miraculous skill. So, thanks for that, nice one. And thank you to Louise for the macaron. Is it macaron? And cheers to all of the bridesmaids. All of you look absolutely beautiful today. And thank you to Lila for being the cutest flower girl in the world. So to the bridesmaids, can everybody raise a glass again? I would also like to thank my mum for everything she has done for me over the years. From being a stroppy know-it-all teenager to being a stroppy know-it-all adult. You've always helped me make the right decisions. And you've always been there for a chat and a cup of tea. And you've always also been there to tell me when I'm being a knob, which is probably most of the time. But I want to thank you for all the love and support that you have given me over the years. I am truly grateful to have a mother like you, and I love you very much. Thank you. To my stepdad Mark, who brought me up with my mum, I want to thank Mark for always being there for me. I love you, and I just want to say thanks for everything you have done for me growing up. I want to apologise for all the times you've had to step over my drunken body asleep on the kitchen floor. Or just all the times I've done something stupid or just been a pain in the arse. You've always treated me as your own son. And I want to thank you for being the real father figure in my life. So, can everybody raise a glass to my mum and Mark, please? I also want to thank Gary for a beautiful speech and for being an awesome father to Gemma and a father-in-law to me.
And a friend.
And a friend. I want to thank you for saying yes to when I asked if I could marry Gemma. And I'm forever looking forward to future nights in with a curry and a beer and talking about music until the late hours. So yeah. I want to thank Vanessa for being a wonderful mother to Gemma, who sadly isn't with us here today. She would have been so proud to see you today. Gemma has told me that if she was here today, she would have been the first one on the dance floor with a drink in hand. And now I can see where Gemma gets that party spirit from. Can everyone raise a glass to Vanessa and Gary, please? Thank you to Stephen and Neil for being witnesses today. Me and Gemma are honoured to have brothers like you. I owe a lot to my brother. Without him, I would have never got to play so many computer games as a kid, and nor would I have had a love for metal and grunge music. So, can everyone raise a glass to my bro, and for Neil as well, to the brothers. Thank you to Nicola and Cole for the wonderful readings. I have to admit I was worried when I asked Cole to do a reading. Because of his program in mind, I thought he was just going to read out ones and zeros. Yeah, cheesy jokes. It's all good. I want to thank Hannah for making our beautiful cake. Your hard work is so appreciated, and we can't wait to cut it and tuck into it later. Thank you so much. Can we raise a glass to Hannah for the cake? Thank you to my best man, Matt. I want to thank you for everything you have done for me. Not just the wedding, but for the last 16 years. I want to thank you for the most amazing steak party. It was so superbly executed, and I got to dress up as a chimp for the whole weekend. So absolutely great. The only thing that suffered on that stag do was my liver. And in life, I want to thank you for always making sure I never have an empty glass, which includes today. I want to thank you for always being there for me. To the days of terrible dancing in nightclubs, late nights playing computer games, and just generally being an absolute legend, which you are. Can we raise a glass to the best man? Thank you to Aaron, Carl, and Jake for being ushers at our wedding. You guys and myself included still have no idea what that means, being an usher. I don't either. But you are doing an awesome job. All of you guys are the best friends a man could have, and I am privileged to have you guys by my side. I want to thank Aaron for filming today. The efforts you have gone to capture these special moments is beyond anything I have dreamed of.
I just wanted to buy a drone, dude.
I want to thank Carl again for such a perfect reading. It was beautiful. Jake, thank you for taking time out of your busy gym schedule to be here. No, honestly, Jake, thank you for being an amazing friend for nearly 25 years. Nice one. Thank you to Tara and Luke for coming today. These guys have flown in all the way from Australia to celebrate with us. You guys are amazing. We are honoured to have you. Thank you. Oh, I forgot. Can everyone just raise a glass to the ushers as well? Also, I want to thank the photographer who's been here today. He's done an absolutely cracking job. There he is. He's been fantastic. Everybody raise a glass to this guy as well. Paul, Jono and Claire for hosting us today, for making this our perfect place of marriage. Thanks for all you've done and all the effort that you and your team have gone to make this our special day. The food, the service, and just the pure amount of work gone into this day has been phenomenal. Thank you so much. Can we raise a glass to the guys who are hosting us today? Absolute legends. I would also like to raise a glass for the people who couldn't be with us today in lots of different ways. You will always be remembered in our thoughts and held deeply within our hearts. Please raise a glass with me. It's over here. But everybody needs to raise a glass. I didn't think this through. Let's all have a drink. Before I hand over to Mr. Dines, who I hear has a cracking speech, there is someone here who has given up this special day to be with us. Isn't that right, Stephen Meyer? I believe it's your birthday today, isn't it? So can you make your way to the front, please? Come on, come on. I want you to celebrate. I want to thank everybody who is here today. I want you to raise a glass to yourselves because it's been an absolute honour to have you as our guests. So everybody, again, raise a glass, have a drink. And lastly, I just want to thank Thesaurus.com for helping me write this speech without using wonderful in every single sentence.
I would like to mention how it's really great of James to let me stand up here in front of this room half filled with strangers and face my anxiety issues head on. And then no one should look on the internet because of a feeling some parts of my speech may have already leaked out and been plagiarised. Now, I know that Gemma and James are also wanting to bring attention to the wonderful parents who have put so much effort and money into the wedding, making it the incredible occasion it has been. Ladies and gentlemen, the parents. While I'm dishing out compliments, I want to also commend the bridesmaids for looking so gorgeous. The groomsmen for doing such a splendid job, the caterers, the caterer, and everyone else here, as it wouldn't have been such a special day without you. My speech isn't really about thanks. It's my opportunity to tell everyone in the room every mistake James has ever made. James is the worst person I know. And making decisions. It's not that he's just indecisive, it's more to do with the fact that whatever you expect him to do, he will do the opposite. And stick to it. Whether it be buying a new car to then sell it a week or two later at a massive loss. And then realise that without a car, he won't be able to get to work. Or quitting a job before finding a new one. Then being unable to pay the rent. I mean, we bought these shirts and shoes last week. I honestly got chasing him in the end. James has also held more jobs than any man I know. He left school at the age of 16 and begun his lifelong ambition as a knob salesman. His ambition to grow and develop himself never wavered. In total, I think he's had about 25 jobs, which must look incredible on a CV. I mean, knob salesman, mural designer, 1 month stint as a bathroom tiler, shop assistant, data analyst, graphic designer. And so, yeah, a very broad spectrum. I actually made a drinking game about the number of jobs he's had for the stag. It's quite simple. You go around the table clockwise, name me a job role or position he's held until you can't name any more, and then that person drinks. But the one thing I will say in his favour is that when he knew Gemma was the one for him, he didn't hesitate. He didn't flounder around the issue. He knew when and where he was going to ask for her hand, and he did just that. And that really shows you a great deal about his character. When it comes to making decisions for his own game, he makes the wrong choice. And when it comes down to him making a decision or acting on someone else's behalf, he always puts the effort in and makes the right choice. I believe James asked me to be his best man because I'm reliable, handsome, witty, charming, have a better beard than him, attractive, and I'm generally good with people. In reality, what actually happened was he asked me, as he knew I worked for a wine company. Now, there have been a lot of seconds in the process leading up to today. We've had a second sack do, a second hen do. They're both off on a second honeymoon, or mini-moon. But James did let slip a little surprise he's got planned for him and Gemma in the form of another mini-moon. What James said to me after a few beers when I asked him about the mini-moon was that he was going to marry her for a fortnight. After all the stories, I'm not sure if Wales for 14 days is the best idea. Growing up, James was responsible for developing... Growing up, James was responsible for developing my sense of humour. He was the go-to man for jokes, so if you do find any jokes I've made distasteful, it's probably best to look in this man's direction. And while I did try to write a funny speech, it is the groom's fault if it's not. We kept the stag a secret from everyone right up until 2 weeks before the event, when my girlfriend Saffron told him where we were going after a few too many in the pub. I think we managed to convince James for a short time that we were actually going to spend a weekend in Southend. I may have sold it so well that when we finally got to Budapest, all we wanted to do was get fish and chips, hit the arcade, and play at Peter Pan's playground. We had a whole fake itinerary in place. Hit up the Kurzel for a few beers before visiting one of the ladies' clubs. After tasting the local delicacies, i.e. fish and chips, from all the shops. We'd finish the night by visiting the Sea Life Centre and then go quasar and bowling before bed. Sounds good, right? What we actually ended up doing is been banned from even being mentioned at the wedding by Mr. James Edward Millership himself. So I'm sorry, you won't hear the story about how we dressed James up as a monkey and chased him throughout the streets of Budapest dressed as zookeepers. Or what really happened after we took the extra special advice of an undisclosed cab driver. Now, I've known James a long time, and I know that if he is to Gemma as a husband, as he has been to me as a friend over the years, then this will be the happiest and most fulfilling marriage of all time. Anyone who's seen James and Gemma together in their day-to-day life knows that they make each other complete. I know it's common for a girl to look forward to, for much of her childhood, to getting married, but of our friendship group, James has always been the one that I'd have had my money on to get married first. Not for the reasons that I said before, but because he genuinely wants to settle down and start a family. Now, I will think carefully, Gemma. As you already know, James will need a lot of looking after. As you're aware, he still does have the occasional brown pants issue. You both play off each other's strengths and work away from any weaknesses. So this will be a long and fruitful marriage. Throughout the years, the groom and I have remained the best of friends. We still remain the best of friends. And when he met the bride, unusually enough, not a lot of things changed. We still went out for beers, or stayed playing games as we did before. Gemma even tagged along sometimes. I've never seen the groom so happy until the day you came into his life, Gemma. I would like to thank you, Miller, for choosing me to be your best man. It's been an honour and a privilege. Aside from the stag, the best thing you've had out of me is Jenny persuading you to wear a full-blown suit and not to wear a hat on the happiest day of your life. Hopefully you know that I'll be there for you both, whether you need me or not. Thank you to everyone here today for the gifts and support that you've shown the newly Mr. and Mrs. Millership on their special day. Now, Gemma, you truly look beautiful today, and I know James thinks of himself as the luckiest man in the world. And today is the beginning of a whole new life for you. I'm a believer that when you bring together two wonderful people, such as you are combined, your happiness and love for each other will forge a very special future indeed. It's been a privilege to be their best man. If everyone could raise their glasses to the happy couple, I give you the bride and groom.